And we have another new chairperson, Kelly Barber, representing the Waitai Coastal-Burwood Community Board. With,
Good morning, Mayor.
Welcome.
City councillors and staff. Joined today by Chris Turner-Bullock, who is our governance manager over in the Burwood Coastal Ward. This is all very new to us. 5 of the 6 members of the community board are new, including our 2 new councillors, James Daniels and our great friend Phil Major. We're a very functional board. Everyone has been getting on really well, and we're very positive about the future of the Burwood Coastal Ward. So some of the other members are Bebe Fraley, who was the chair of the Dallington Residents Association, so well connected to her community. Linda Stewart, whom I'm sure you well know, has been around for a number of terms. And Jo Zervos, who I think her dad was a city councillor back in the day. She's very connected to the coastal ward, and myself, new as chairperson. My great-granddad sat in your chair back in the day, in the 1930s, I think it was. So yeah, it's been a bit of a steep learning curve for us. We've been working on our vision for the future, what we hope to achieve, and I guess that's probably summarised by the fact that we, as a board, really want to see the lives of the people in Burwood Coastal improve. We want them to feel good about the area they live in, and it starts with just simple things, the roads looking good, the verges and public areas. There's so much going on in the ward that we're really excited about, with the hot pools and some of the earthquake work down the sides of the estuary, etc. But yeah, we're really excited, and we've got a sort of a positive sense of dissatisfaction. So dissatisfied in that we're always trying to improve, but positive about the future and the outcomes. So it's been very busy right from the word go. So if we could move on to some of the slides. So we've recently been discussing the construction of the bund for an area just south of Bridge Street, round to the back of the South Brighton School, the removal of trees, etc. around there. I take it that you've all read the readings, so that's looking really positive. We've recently also had Denell Park project finished, which was on the backs of the Burwood East Residents Association. 4 very committed people just pursued this and pursued it. It's an area that I know well, having lived just around the corner, and after the earthquakes the place was decimated, but I'm happy to report back that it's absolutely brilliant. The community were thrilled to have it back and operational, and we had a great celebration there recently, so that's very positive. Also the pools, the hot pools are progressing well. It looks like they're going to be on time. So that'll be a really positive thing for our area. Also there's the Breeze Walking Festival, which was held earlier this year, another really positive thing for the area. And the midge control program is progressing well. Obviously the midges come out at certain times of the year and cause a bit of havoc for the locals, but it seems that there's significant improvement year on year in the reduction in the number of midges. So, and that was the last slide. One thing that I did want to mention is obviously we're just getting started. 5 of the 6 of us, as I mentioned, are new, and we've had great help from the governance staff, and I particularly want to mention Peter Croucher, who's retiring as governance manager for our side of town. He's done a great job and has been a great help to us, so we thought it'd be nice to acknowledge him for his service. So, thank you.
I remember Peter from way back. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions for Kelly? Melanie?
Sorry, my ignorance, but when are the hot pools supposed to be finished?
I think it's I think it was March, actually.
March.
Yeah, it is March. Thanks, John.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I had March in my mind too, yeah.
Only if there's a bit of time. Who was your great-great-grandfather?
His name is Dan Sullivan, so
He was also
Member
in
of
the first
Parliament
Labour
as well.
cabinet as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah. But I already knew that because Jed O'Connor was your
uncle.
uncle, yeah. Yanni?
Thank you. Just in relation to the hot polls, has the board been briefed on the fees and charges or considered how to look at access or affordability?
This board hasn't, but I think we're really hopeful that it will be very accessible to people of the area. Because I think that, you know, when you look at places like Hamner Springs, I mean, where I've frequented a lot, the prices have just gone up and up and up. I mean, they are catering to a tourist market, but, you know, wouldn't it be great to have, you know, thousands and thousands of people there all the time utilising it because it's accessible and not priced out of the reach of the locals. So
I'm just told.
Right. Is that going to be considered as part of the draft annual plan? Is that the appropriate time, or it needs to be sooner than that, doesn't it? Cool. Great. Thanks.
I think everyone shares your you know, views about accessibility, because I think a lot of the school kids in the area will want access, you know, sort of in the non-peak times. That's obviously going to be much easier to arrange.
Mm.
All right. So, Phil, would you like to move that the report be received? James, would you like to second that? Good. I shall put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Good to see you.